All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWAHSHI, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honor to the apostles and the others at GMS and the Akim pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. So there's a brother Rawchaa from the 6th Way Camp. So what sparked this lesson, I was watching the brothers in Mississippi, the elder Kazakh and the brothers there. And he said something super heavy that hit me. He said, "This truth, this scriptures, the Bible, was written for Jake. What was written by Jake in the past for Jake in the future." Man, that's so heavy. Like when he said that, it just boom, it just got me thinking about this lesson. So Lord willing, it's edifying. So I'll just go into it. So this is Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. So this was Jeremiah. This was the Lord speaking to Jeremiah, telling him, you're gonna be before I knew you when you were I knew you when you were born, before you were born, and I ordained you a prophet. I sanctified thee. So being in this truth, we never knew we were gonna be doing this. We never knew we were gonna be preaching the truth, but the Lord knew. The Lord has made us. Opened our eyes to be able to see these things, and it was before we were even born. It was already ordained for us to know this truth, to know what's going on, to know what's gonna happen, what's gonna happen in this world, in the future, because we're filtering everything through the scriptures, and the scriptures is a prophetic book, that says that talks about the past, the present, and the future. It's the only book that holds the power to that says that over thousands of years ago said things were going to happen that have come to pass. Everything has come to pass. So this is the complete truth. So before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Yeah, so the Lord, already predestined us to be in this truth. This work is not of us. This work is not it's of the Most High. It's nothing. All praises. That's why all praise, all honor, and all the glory goes to Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua, because this work is not of us. So this is 1 Corinthians 14:32. And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. Yeah. So the Lord, the Lord has separated the spirits of the prophets from the people, from the spirits in the world. So we're special to the Most High. We're a special. We're special spirits, and we're fighting to be a part of that elect, the 144,000 that are going to be delivered from the coming calamity. That's what we're fighting. The Lord woke us up to this truth. Now you gotta go through the fire. You gotta catch the hell, and you gotta do the work, because this is the only thing that matters. This world is crumbling. This world is gonna go down. The economy is gonna collapse. You got this coronavirus thing going on. The food. There's gonna be food shortages. The plagues. The locust swarm in Africa, headed to Asia. Oh man, all hell's about to break loose. And the Wadiyah Bashim Yahushua for waking us up to this truth, because like the elder said, this truth was written by Jake in the past for Jake in the future, and this was for us. So this is Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. Yes, so the prophets that were before, they were prophesying about the destruction of kingdoms, you know, the downfall of nations. You know, so we're just back. We're just back in our lot, standing again, prophesying the downfall of America, which is spiritually Saddam and Egypt. It's Babylon. It's Rome. It's all these wicked kingdoms rolled into one. It's all these wicked places rolled into one. And you can see it because all the wickedness comes out of America, and it has infected the whole world. Everybody outside of America follows suit of what America does. Follows its anything that's trending, anything that trends comes out of America. All these other nations follow America. You know, so this is modern day Babylon. The daughter of Babylon. So there's Ezekiel 33:3, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. Yeah, so when all these things that we say are going to happen, all the destruction that's going to come, then people are going to know. Oh man, they knew, they knew, you know. And it's not us that knew, it's the Lord that opened our eyes to know, you know. So there's Malachi 4:5. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. Yeah, so that's reincarnation. That's I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great dreadful day of the Lord. So Elijah the prophet is going to be on this earth in the last days. Elijah the prophet, Daniel, the great men, Esdras, the great prophets of old are back on this earth, you know, to for the great and dreadful day of the Lord, you know. So this is Daniel 12:13. But go thou thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of days. And this is Daniel. This is the Lord speaking to Daniel. You know that you're gonna stand in your lot. And what was Daniel? He was a great king, a great prophet. You know, a great priest. Daniel was one of the greatest men, the greatest men to live. He was after the Most High's heart. He was a man after the Most High's heart. You know. So there's Ecclesiastes 1:9. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Yeah. So there's no new thing under the sun. Everything that's happened, everything, you know how they say history repeats itself? Well, it's repeating itself. We've seen the downfall of kingdoms, the destruction of kingdoms, and like Rome, and Babylon, things like that. And we're seeing the destruction of America. We're seeing the downfall of a kingdom and the rise of a new kingdom, the rise of YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWAHSHI, you know. And it's a beautiful thing to watch. It's a beautiful thing to see the downfall of our enemies. This is what we've been waiting for our entire lives. Not even just this life. The past lives. The greatest day, the great and dreadful day of the Lord. You know, and it's only dreadful to the wicked. To the righteous, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's exciting. You know, and that's not to say, you know, we're not in fear, because we don't know if we're going to be saved, but we're doing the right steps, the right things to be saved, you know, and if we're doing the right things that the prophets would be doing, That would make us, Lord willing, the prophets of old, because we're doing the same things. We're practicing the righteous acts. So this is 2nd Esdras 16 and 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? Yeah, and this is Esdras. So he knew he was going to be on earth in the coming days, the coming calamities, the Jacob's trouble, all the destruction, all the death, the famine, people eating each other, people eating their children, because people are going to be eating. People are going to turn to cannibalism. So Esdras knew all the death and destruction that was going to come upon the earth. So I'll just start at 14. This is 2nd Esdras 16 and 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of their scourges. Man, that's so heavy. Whew. So man, great hell is going to come upon the earth. And through the spirit and power of YAHAWAHSHI, we understand these things, because Lord willing, we are those prophets of old. We are those men, those great men back in those days. And Lord willing, because we don't know. We don't know if we're going to be saved. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if the Lord is going to destroy us. Because everything is predestined. It was all predestined to happen. But we're doing the right things to seek salvation, to seek mercy. Seek mercy from the Lord. So let's see. I'll get this word prophet, just to be a prophet. Well, it basically means to say before, to say something before it happens. So yeah, that was it. Just quick lesson. Lord willing is edifying. I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Harakah, Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and the others at GMS and the Akim, person's word and truth and in sincerity. And shalom to the elect and abad babal.